Hollow Knight freezes for 2 frames every time you land a hit. You probably never noticed it, and that's the point. Developers call it juice. It's the screen shake, the particles, the flash, the haptic pulse, layered feedback designed to make an action feel like it has weight. None of it changes what the game does, it changes what the game feels like. In 2012, 2 indie devs named Jonasson and Petri Purho gave a talk at GDC Europe where they took a basic Breakout clone and added nothing but feedback. Things like screen shake, squash and stretch, sound effects, particles. Not a single rule changed, but the juiced version felt like a completely different game. That freeze in Hollow Knight when you land a hit, that is just the start. Along with the hit, the enemy flashes white, the camera jolts, and your controller pulses. All of this makes up the physical layer: camera shake, haptics, physics reactions. A camera shake in a game should last 80 to 150 milliseconds. Longer than that and it stops feeling like impact and starts feeling like an earthquake. Haptics follow the same rule: short taps for pickups, stronger pulses for damage. But that physical punch only works because of what's happening underneath it. Celeste is the masterclass here. When Madeline jumps, her sprite stretches vertically. When she lands, it squashes. Her hair follows with a slight delay. Dust kicks up from the ground. You don't notice any of it, but your brain reads it as weight. Remove it, and the character feels like a cardboard cutout. Overdo it, and the dust and stretch stop looking like physics. They start looking like a cartoon having a seizure. And underneath all of that is the layer nobody credits. Think about what happens when you kill something in a game that feels right. There's a flinch, a stagger. Props shatter and leave marks on the ground. A damage number pops, drifts and fades. The screen desaturates slightly if your health is low. None of it is the kill. But without it, the kill is just a number going to 0. 3,000 players proved what happens when you get the balance wrong. A researcher named Dominic Cow built 4 versions of the same action RPG with 4 juice levels: none, medium, high, and extreme. Everything else stayed the same. The results were a clean inverted U. Players in the medium and high groups played longer, performed better, and reported more enjoyment. Players in the no juice group found the game flat. Players in the extreme group found it overwhelming. They played worse and quit sooner. Hollow Knight itself is proof. One of the best games ever made, and players still turn off the screen shake because it fires on nearly every interaction. Juice follows a hierarchy. The small hit gets a flash. The critical hit gets a flash, a shake, a sound, and a number. Next time a game feels incredible and you can't explain why, now you know. You were never supposed to.